Okay, for the last video here, we'll just go through the procedure of actually exporting out this UV template so that we can then bring it into Photoshop and start painting it up. So the first thing that we're going to do is with the Edit UVW dialog still open, we can go to Tools, Render UVW Template, click on that. It will give us the options. Now, as I explained already in class, that the 0 to 1 space up here, it's not a defined number, so we can actually it's not a defined size, width and height. So when we render it out, we can tell it whatever we want. If you think of this as like a vector graphic, it's scalable in here, and then we set out in pixels what width and height we want to. For this control panel and this demonstration anyway, I'm going to just keep it at 1024 by 1024. We can come straight down here then to the render UV template. Once I click on that, it's brought it out over here, and it's actually massive, so I'm just going to scale it down so that you guys can see the whole thing. I can just middle mouse click to have a look at it and zoom in, zoom out. Now obviously if your screen resolution is smaller like this, it will only render it out to this size, and it will look like half of the detail is missing. It's not actually missing. Just use your scroll wheel or press Control and then the left mouse button to zoom in, and you can see the whole texture map. Okay, everything that is there, all the details are there. So obviously anything green is the same, anything white is where it's stitched. So I think we did pretty good with that. We've got the bulk of the areas where we want them, so that seems to be fine. We can just hit the little save image dialog icon up here, the little floppy disk. Click on that and it will ask us where we want to save it. So I'm going to go into my control panel folder, create a new file here, call it textures, and down here I can call it control panel UVW. Now I'm going to save it as a JPEG, so we can click the icon down here and come down to JPEG, or simply type .jpg, whichever suits. Hit the save button here. It's going to ask us about the image quality. We'll just keep it the best for the minute, so quality at 100%, and click OK, and that's saved. So we now have our image there. If I jump across into my other folder, we can go into the textures. You can see that that's the image there. So that's the template that we're going to bring into, if I just scale this down so you guys can see it. So this is the template that we can bring into Photoshop, and then we can just drag images of screens and place them down the screens here, maybe metal textures for the control panel, get some dials for up here, maybe for the chair, maybe parts of leather, and for the, we can detail it all in. So that's the process of unwrapping in a nutshell. So hopefully this, on top of the actual modeling of the control panel, will get you started. Just remember though that these tutorials, they aren't specifically for making an awesome looking control panel. It's just showing you the different tools and different ways to go about it. Okay, so I hope you found these tutorials helpful. If I do get a chance, I'll have a look at actually another video to bring in the textures and how to lay them out. It's not going to be a Photoshop tutorial, so I'm going to skip over a lot of the things. I'm not going to be as helpful, I suppose. I hope you enjoyed these, and I'm looking forward to seeing your really nicely unwrapped models.